Hello and welcome to Todd Rolls Dice, where it's the 1st of December, and that can mean only one thing. It's the 2024 Grotmas Calendar for 40k. But you know, Sigmar's coming too, something for everyone. So this is a everyday drop for 40k, new detachments, new things, exciting things coming soon, and a tease of Space Marines and Deathwatch, which is more relevant to me than some of the viewers. But how about we bounce over this article with Red Gobo and whatever his little squig's called, and then every day we can just come back when they open a new panel and see what's hidden behind. Some days it isn't going to be better than chocolate, but you know, there might just be a detachment that you've been waiting for. So this Christmas, Red Gobo has infiltrated the Warhammer community advent calendar engine and tinkered with its inner workings. It's no longer outputting mysterious images of miniatures yet to be, but entire and entirely new detachments for Warhammer 40,000. Oh, we're not getting our pictures? Well, that's a shame. It's a new match play legal detachment for Warhammer 40,000, available to download every day until the 24th of December. There's actually 30 in total, but a few options coming on some days. Cool, I like it, value for money. I love that we've got the Grotmas Calendar and they actually have opened the door. Check back on Warhammer community every day of December to open a new door, and there might even be a surprise waiting for you on Christmas Day when it's all done. Nice. I will probably not be making a video Christmas Day, I'm gonna warn you now. Next week there will be Regiments of Renown dropping for Age of Sigmar as well, for that extra little sprinkling of festive goodness. So we've got Nurgle-y goodness today. It's better now than when the food's been delivered, right? Grotmas Calendar, Day 1. Grandfather Nurgle brings gifts. They're so green. I do love the Death Guard shaded green. Like Father Christmas, Grandfather Nurgle has brought a new detachment for the Death Guard to kick off the Grotmas Calendar. The Flyblown host takes advantage of the diseased flies that follow in the wake of Mortarian's forces. Here's the Warhammer 40,000 design studio with more. Love the lighting and the green mist on this shot, really cool. As the Death Guard stride inexorably towards their foes, the battlefield buzzes with the winged beats of a trillion swollen flies. Bloated and mutated plague marines march beneath a pathogenic haze, striding forward slowly and purposefully, unleashing precise salvos of diseased projectiles. The obscuring swarms foul their foes' return fire, and whenever clots of contagion their desperate shots manage to clear away, filled moments later by yet more hovering insects. Amidst the droning miasma, the Death Guard stride on, at one with the crawling horror surrounding them. As the horrified cloud washes over the enemy, the warriors retch and claw at their skin. The Plague Marines exploit the distraction ruthlessly, cutting down their stricken foes and leaving nothing but rotting corpses in their wake. Death Guard infantry take advantage of the verminous haze to scout at the beginning of the battlefield, nice, and benefit from being harder to hit. The detachments, enhancements, and stratagems explore this narrative further with the likes of the Rejuvenating Swarm, where a warrior calls upon the swarm to rejuvenate their contagion by regaining all of its lost wounds at the end of each phase. Ooh, strong. Stratagems like Droning Horror allow Death Guard to benefit from the distraction the swarm causes their foes. Today's blessing from Nurgle is just the first of a month's worth of gifts. Tomorrow's is less pungent, but no less green. We turn to the Dark Angels. Yeah, I'm in. Hopefully it's good. So let's have a little look. What have we got? I like that this is a free download. Fairly straightforward. So, detachment rule. Verminous haze, Death Guard infantry from your army that are not embarked on a transport have the Scout 5-inch and Stealth abilities. Yeah, that seems pretty nice. Enhancements, the Droning Chorus for 15 points. Death Guard infantry model only. Range weapons equipped by models in the bearer's unit have the Assault ability, that's pretty nice. The Insectile Murmuration, 20 points. Death Guard infantry model only. Each time a model in the bearer's unit makes an attack that targets a unit that is within contagion range of one or more Death Guard units from your army, reroll a wound roll of 1. Yeah, okay, that's quite nice. That's yeah, rerolling wound rolls, even if it is just ones, is quite nice. Rejuvenating Swarm, Death Guard infantry model only. At the end of each phase, the bearer regains all its lost wounds. It just for 10 points. Oh, you didn't kill me? Oh, bad luck. All my wounds are back. It's at the end of each phase as well. It's on one model, let's be clear, but still, that's a really nice FU to whoever you're playing, isn't it? And Plague Veil, 25 points, Death Guard infantry model only. When the bearer's unit is within range of one or more objective markers that you control, that unit can only be selected as the target of a ranged attack if the attacking model is within 18 inches. That's a little bit more situational. I mean, it has a use case. I don't know if it's as good as... I mean, this is how my brain works. I am not competitive at all. That might be incredible, but I'm just thinking I could just heal a guy every phase for 10 points extra as well. Yeah, I like that one. That's fun. That's annoying. That's the kind of thing I like. Stratagems. This is all... there's 3 battle tactics. So, nauseating paroxysms. When start the fight phase, target one Death Guard infantry model from your army that is within engagement range of one or more enemy units. And the effect, this is all for 1 command point. In fact, every one of these is 1 command point. The effect, select one enemy unit within engagement range of your unit. That unit must take a battle shock test, subtracting 1 from the result. It's themey. I don't know how usable it is. Vermin Cloud in the fight phase. One Death Guard infantry unit from your army that has not been selected to fight this phase. Until the end of the phase, each time a model in this unit makes a pile-in or consolidation move, can move up to 6 inches instead of 3. That's quite nice. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Eye of the Swarm. Your shooting phase, one Death Guard infantry model from your army that has not been selected to shoot. Until the end of the phase, ranged weapons equipped by this model in your unit, excluding blast weapons, have the pistol ability. That's nice. That means if you're stuck in combat, you can just go, nope, I'm going to shoot my bolters in your face. Yeah, I can get behind that. Droning Horror, again in your shoot phase, one Death Guard infantry unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot. Until the end of the phase, each time a model in your unit makes a ranged attack, reroll a hit roll of 1. If that attack targets an enemy within half range, you can reroll the hit roll instead. Again, situational, but pretty good. Invigorating Onslaught. When your charge phase, just after a Death Guard infantry unit from your army makes a charge move, so just after a charge, target that Death Guard infantry unit, select one enemy unit with engagement range of your unit, excluding monsters and vehicles, roll a d6 for each model in your unit that is within engagement range of that unit, adding 1 to the result if the model is not a cultist or poxwalker model. For each 5 up, the selected enemy model suffers 1 mortal wound up to a maximum of 6 mortal wounds. That's quite nice. And finally, Mephitic Invigoration. Your opponent's shooting phase just after an enemy unit has selected its targets, and the target is one Death Guard infantry unit from your army that is within 6 inches of 1 or more friendly Mephitic Blight Hauler units, and that was selected as the target of 1 or more of the attacking unit's attacks. The effect, until the end of the phase, each time an attack targets your unit, if the strength characteristic of the attack is greater than the toughness characteristic of the unit, subtract 1 from the wound roll. So again, situational, -1 to wound. I think, are they toughness 5 or 6? So if you're being targeted by big guns, that can be pretty good. These all read quite well, but they also sound quite situational. I like this. I think this is pretty cool. I like that they're doing this instead of just images of what's coming soon. This is much more usable, and as they've said, it's match play. You can use them in Crusade as well. There's absolutely no restrictions in 40k for using these. These are good. I think this is a fun one. I don't know if it's going to make Death Guard better. I think giving them Scout 5 inches is really strong, and Stealth is nice. Helps to push them up the board a little bit more early on. I'm not a rules guy. I'm not a tournament guy. I don't really care about competitive. But I love that we're getting these, and I can't wait to see what they do with certain factions, certainly Deathwatch. Space Marines will be interesting. Tomorrow we're getting the Dark Angels, which is my faction, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we've got. Fingers crossed these actually do help enhance 40k's a game, and they are tournament legal, they're match play legal, they're Crusade rule legal. It will be up to tournament advisors if they want to use them, I would guess, but we'll see. Hopefully this shakes things up a little. Let me know what you think in the comments, especially anybody who plays Death Guard. What do you think of this? Is this... Don't think Death Guard have had their codex yet. So giving you this second detachment, does this sound better than the first? Because I don't know what your first is, but there's things in here that I think are quite good. Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.